just let this drop.
If they start to become afraid of it, their energy will feed the entity. It will do something more dramatic, and it's just a matter of time before something harms them physically in some way.
So what do we do now?
We go back.
No. I can't go back there.
But we need you there in case the investigators have questions.
Although she was desperate to stay clear of the building, Icy knew that returning could be the only way to regain control.
It's like I was at their mercy. I just didn't want these things to defeat me.
Okay, we'll go back. But I'm not setting a foot in that apartment.
Hours later, the ghost hunters arrived. They hoped to document strange activity in order to understand better what was occurring in the Spencers' flat. The investigative team included 2 paranormal specialists, as well as Lois Lee, who would play the role of medium.
I first started suspecting that I had psychic abilities when I was in my late teens. When I got a little bit older, I was able to describe ghosts that were in houses.
Is that the psychic?
Yes, but I prefer that you stay right here and have no contact with her until after she's finished her investigation of the house and grounds. We want her to be totally unbiased.
The psychic goes in knowing nothing. We do not want her to be influenced by what we already know. We want to be sure that any vibes she gets, any impressions she gets are from her, not from things that she's been told.
Can I have the key? Yeah.
Lois assisted investigators by providing what she called a shortcut to the past, to communicate with spirits.
My procedure is to go into a place and start putting my hands on the walls or objects in the room to try and be able to see into the past. He was such a pathetic figure, young, maybe about 18, 17 years old, and I felt so sorry for him.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
No, don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Suddenly, Lois began to feel overwhelmed by a sense of menace.
I started to feel myself changing. I was kind of getting the sensation of being in the body of somebody watching him. And I could feel in my hand a gun.
Please don't kill me.
People don't vanish.
Family and friends are trying not to lose hope.
Without leaving a clue.
She walked through the door, and that was the last time I saw her.
We did get the cell phone records right away.
There wasn't any evidence of a struggle.
Their search was thorough. I mean, he really was not there.
You don't think she's disappeared?
The world just stopped. Your daughter's missing. The police don't seem to know where she is.
It's a mystery.
Brand new Disappeared. Monday at 8:10 on Investigation Discovery.
You can wear gloves, wipe the surfaces clean, destroy the evidence, and dispose of the remains. But you better not miss a spot, because you can be sure forensics won't. Extreme Forensics, a brand new series, starts Friday the 7th of May on Investigation Discovery.
I
have my theory. The police have their theory. I'm not sure we'll ever know the answer.
Uncover the motive. Piece together the fragments.
We're going to do our best to solve the crime.
Separate truth from deceit. Expose the vital clues that can put a murderer away. For life. Investigation Discovery expertly examines every shred of evidence to expose the truth.
We're responsible for people living and dying.
Examine the anatomy of crime with Investigation Discovery.
Bill and Icy Spencer had called in a team to investigate paranormal occurrences in their Seattle home. Lois Lee worked as a psychic.
Please, please don't kill me. No!
The smell was just horrible. The next thing I know, I was running. I've never really seen that much physical human gore in a vision before. It's kind of like your first time in a morgue.
Oh my God! Lois! Lois, are you okay? I'll be fine. I just need to catch my breath.
And all the investigations we've done, she's seen a lot of things, she's heard a lot of things, she's felt things, but I'd never seen her that badly shaken before.
What happened in there?
I don't know.
I've never experienced anything like this. Never.
What did you see?
I saw a young boy.
That's exactly what I saw.
She had the very same impression of that youth that I did. And it was kind of a validation that we were not crazy and that we weren't just, overreacting.
You two got out just in the nick of time. We don't know what's going to happen next. You can't go back in there.
If Bill and Icy had decided to stay in the apartment, it would have just continued to escalate. How bad it would have gotten, I don't know.
Lois had what she called a psychic impression of what may have occurred in the flat.
My conclusion on what I saw was that it might have been drug-related. It seemed like there might have been some gang activity involved. It felt like a retribution crime.
Please! Don't kill me! No!
Over the next week, the investigative team assembled a detailed report. They had found no evidence of electronic voice phenomena and had recorded no unusual visual information. Further research revealed that the neighborhood had once played host to violent gang and drug activity. Although there was no clear explanation of what had occurred in the flat, the Spencers were satisfied with the outcome of the investigation.
I don't know if I could go on in life asking myself time and again what was haunting that apartment and why. A lot of pieces fit in together, and that was basically enough for us.
Soon after moving out, the Spencers found a new home.
I would have to say that was one of the happiest days of my life. The apartment we got was still in Seattle, but not as good as where Ballard is. But somehow, I felt like it was a refuge for me. At least I could have peace of mind there.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
In May 2007, Bill Spencer graduated from university.
Thanks.
No problem. See you at the graduation party? You bet. Should we go?
Let's go. See ya.
Bye, guys. Congratulations, by the way.
The Spencers have come to terms with their experience, but it has changed the way they view the world.
I used to not believe in anything supernatural. I always thought that if I can't see it, if I can't touch it, it doesn't exist. There are some things in this world that cannot be seen.
Don't kill me!
Their instinct is to nurture life,